What's up, everyone? Welcome to the all new microtransaction. I'm your host, Liquid. Joining me today, I have none other than Chris. Chimera Chris? What Clicker
No,
Chris.
clicker.
I'm sorry.
I
Dude.
don't, wait, Ralph.
Sorry. But I can't think straight, dude. I just watched episode 3 of The Last of Us. You and I both did. And boy, what a joyride, dude. Oh my god. So I'm just going to start off. We're going to go right into it, right? By the way, this is going to contain spoilers. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, join our Patreon, consider it. It's only $1. Extra content. That being said, we started off with Ellie and Joel. That's how kind of like there's some resentment there. You can clearly see, as you know, like she's like, hey, you don't have, you're not, you don't have to apologize. I wasn't gonna apologize. They have a little back and forth, but that's not the focus. This episode went a little off the rails. This was quote unquote, I would say, a filler episode, right? This is considered a filler episode.
Yes.
High quotes, yeah. Give me all those quotes. This is a filler episode, dude, and because we start just learning about Bill and Frank, and they took some liberties as far as the story compared to like when you compare it to the game. This has been really tight to the game, close, like almost like a 1-to-1 almost for the most part, except for this kind of almost the whole. I wouldn't say the whole story because we didn't know too much, but a big portion of it. Chris. So we start off. We're gonna go talk about Nick Offerman, by the way, playing Bill. What a damn good job, dude.
Bro, someone deserves a raise. He did such an amazing job. Like it just Nick Offerman is so good, and obviously he's most famously known for being on Parks and Rec, but he's so good at emoting and saying so much. I absolutely love the casting. It was amazing. I don't know the actor's name who played Frank, but he did a great job too. And like when you really think about it, I'm like, there's only like for the bulk of the story, it's just 2 characters.
Right.
And this is the grandest deviation from the story to the game we've gotten so far. And I don't know about you, Liquid, but I'm on fucking board. If you do stuff like this, if you deviate from the game, it needs to be like this.
Yes, absolutely. Because I was gonna bring up like I go back to like the Halo show, right? When they would do stuff like this, I did not care. I was like, I don't care. Get me out of here. Go back to the main story. Who gives a hell, dude? When I see this, I'm like, yes, I'm excited now. If Henry and Sam's story have something like is anywhere close to this, dude, I'm freaking stoked, dude.
Bro. I don't know. For those who don't know, when you meet Henry, it's oh my god, I'm not ready. I'm not ready to see it because I'm gonna say it right now. I bawled like a baby this episode.
Yes, I was gonna say I wasn't ready for this. I wasn't ready for this at all. I was folding laundry. I'm like, oh my god, oh dear God, man. It was.
And by the way, that is the most beardy kiss I've ever seen in my life. That was a lot of man beard.
There was a lot of
mushing together.
Yeah, it really was. It really was. But man, it was good. Both played their part. They showed the beginning of how they first met. Then they showed them pretty much living together, like growing together. And man, it was done so well. You see their best of times, the low of times, their arguments, and they both just nail it so well.
It felt so human. It's not going to be perfect because no relationship is. It's just like in the beauty of the chaos, like in the chaos and maelstrom and hellscape that the beginning of the episode tells you what it was, that they were just murdering people,
right?
And like just so they wouldn't turn into these clickers. And like there was like a rose in the hellstorm, and it was like their love, and it was so masterfully done.
Right, masterfully done, well written. It just told a beautiful story between two people, and it was just done so awesome. As far as the differences, I'm gonna get a little spoiler for the game. We know Frank in the game, he hangs himself, and Bill finds him that way, and then Bill ends up, he gives himself to the clickers, but he goes out, but
and Frank ends up hating him.
Oh yeah, they have an argument.
You decide to give him the note or not,
right? Exactly.
And I love how they're like, no, let these people be in love.
Yeah.
Because you guys, I'm assuming if you watch this, you played the game, you know what's about to come.
Yeah.
And it's like, this is the good times because I got a feeling for the rest of this season.
Oh yeah.
It's about to get fucking terrible.
Yeah, the next ride, the ride's gonna get a little rough now. is
Yeah.
going forward here. But yeah, man, it told a beautiful story. And then the note at the end, I want to talk about this here. When he's talking about how this is what we were, we're. He did, I don't even like you, or like something like that. I don't like you, but in a way we're sort of friends. This is what we do. We save. Him protecting Tess, and Tess is gone now, and it's just, oh my God, just done so well, dude. Like, dude, I was tearing up. I couldn't hold back.
Yeah, oh, it's just so masterfully done.
Yeah.
Just the episode from beginning to end, it passed by in a blink of an eye.
Yeah, and it was an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah, and it was yet again another, which I didn't expect to get.
No, I thought everything was gonna be like 40 minutes from now on or something.
Yeah, which is awesome. Like they're not, like HBO knows. I'm like, you got a story to tell. You tell the story.
Right.
And oh man, I'm on board. If they can, it's funny because I'm expecting the other foot to drop liquid, and technically this is the episode that should have did it.
Yeah, this is the one.
And I'm on fucking board.
This is the one that was supposed to be the least liked episode, I'd say right now, in terms of the 3 that have come out, and this has been like my favorite one so far in terms of storytelling, especially.
Yes.
Dude, oh my God, so done. So yeah, so whatever comes, dude, I'm hoping now, because I don't know if you remember, but in the game you come across a character. You don't come across any character, but you find pieces of a character story or a character named Ish, and I'm wondering if they dive into that story. I would love to see it, because a lot of people were asking for a DLC for Ish to see how that went down, and Naughty Dog never delivered. But if they make an episode about him, now that would be more of a filler, because he has almost nothing to do with the story, almost nothing. But
yeah. I think it'll be like a little wink to the nod.
Yeah, yeah.
And by the way, I'm gonna just say it right now, because this is my platform. This is my Apple crate, and I'm just gonna say it was so cool them talking about Mortal Kombat at the beginning of the episode. I geeked out so hard.
She's talking about Melina. Yeah, no, that was cool. That was cool.
Oh man, it was awesome.
But I think that's it. Anything else you have to say for the people back at home? Anything else you liked or disliked?
There is not a thing I dislike about this episode.
Yeah,
it is arguably some of the best TV period.
Yeah, it is, writing especially. But I'm gonna leave you all per usual. Love each other, take care, but above all else be cool. Let us know what you thought, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Protect those you love.